Welcome, men of the West, and men loyal to Gondor. We are here with a glorious, glorious start to a new campaign. We have a Gondor campaign, which you guys have massively, over the top voted for. We put a poll out yesterday to basically decide what faction we were going to be playing, and I looked at it not long before this video was recorded, and it was like 50% of you were like, I would like to see Gondor, and I was like, okay, well, that seems to make a clear decision on what we're going to do. So I guess we're playing the other major faction for Dawnless Days. We are currently doing a Mordor campaign, which we've done since early access release. That is still going on, do not worry. There will still be plenty of Mordor action as we continue to fight the men of the West. But now we're going to, I guess, do the flip side, and we're going to try and defend against Mordor and try and save the West. We are, of course, the bulwark of the West. We get a whole bunch of, buffs here, like -30% when under siege. Special buildings reduce reduce the spread of the power of the shadow, corruption, and can recruit a limited number of powerful fiefdom units. So that is very, very cool. But yes, here is Gondor. Our faction leader is Denethor. I don't know if that's going to stay the same. In my other campaign for Mordor, we do have Aragorn Lesser as the faction leader, mainly because we killed off most of the other options for Gondor. But we will see. Anyway, proud and noble, Gondor stands as a bastion of hope and strength in the war-torn lands of Middle-earth. Ruled from the city of Minas Tirith, this kingdom embodies valor, honor, and steadfast commitment to defend the realms of men against the encroaching darkness. Gondor's strength lies in its solid economy, disciplined armies, skilled soldiers, and formidable defensive capabilities. Trained in the art of warfare, Gondorian infantry stand as bulwarks against the forces of Mordor and are reinforced by auxiliary forces from Gondor's many fiefdoms, including the Knights of Dol Amroth, the finest cavalry in all of Middle-earth. However, Gondor's war machine is not yet fully mobilized. The princely captains of Gondor do what they can to hold back Mordor's advance until the kingdom has constructed the necessary barracks and logistics centers needed to recruit en masse. Gondor is bordered by 2 enemies already, and should Rohan fall to the treachery of the Orthanc, it will be besieged on all sides. Here the hammerstroke will fall hardest. Steward Denethor must ready Gondor's defenses and prepare them for the coming storm, while building the resolve of his people, still hoping that one day their king will return. I don't think Denethor's hoping for the king to return. He's quite happy in power, to be honest. But there you go. That is all like a bit of a faction intro. Campaign challenges on hard. It is hard in comparison to easy for Mordor, which is certainly felt like very early on we were rolling through it. We are going to play on hard for Gondor as well. I feel like that's kind of pretty satisfactory. I don't know what other people have been playing on, what the recommended is to play on. I haven't really been given anything. But yeah, we're going to get straight on into it. We're going to dive straight on in. A few things, I guess, to note sort of are that like it's still very much a work in progress. Something to like make comment on. People have been like saying, oh yeah, why are there like so many unique maps when we've like sieged Minas Tirith and Osgiliath? And it's because people asked for early access, early version of the Dawnless Days campaign. They didn't ask for a fully fledged thing. People were so eager to play it, they've been waiting for ages. So the thing is, there are still a lot of maps that are not yet done. One of which being this one. So yeah, hopefully that is sorted soon.
Minas Tirith, the Tower of God. For long years, the bulwark of the West had kept the shadows of Mordor at bay. But now the enemy stirs again, with renewed strength. Even now, legions of orcs pour forth from the gates of Minas Morgul. If Osgiliath is not held against them, Anorion will soon be overrun. Our forces are stretched thin, as Gondor's borders are long. From the southern sea, the corsairs of Umbar threaten our shores, seeking to pillage and plunder the western fiefdoms. Perhaps, should the crossing of the Anduin fall, it would be wise to rekindle old alliances and light the beacons. Summon the Rohirrim to bolster your forces when they are most needed. The minions of the Dark Lord are gathering for the final hammer stroke. Yet not all hope is lost. Whispers spread of the return of the king. We shall rise again, take back what once was ours, and cleanse the east and south of Sauron's allies. Gondor must stand.
And show it, so it shall. Do not worry, advisor, man, whoever you are supposed to be. It will not fall. The men of the West will stand strong here today. But yes, the Kingdom of Gondor begins the campaign in the diminished state, both economically and militarily. With its borders exposed to orcs and corsairs alike, you have but a few fleeting turns to prepare yourself for the upcoming tide. Militarily, Gondor offers you militia units, dependable men who come cheap, but will not last long in battle. The fiefdoms that do not that dot the vast reaches of Gondor also provide their own line of troops, though limited in number. Finally, once the beacons are built, Gondor will be able to recruit Rohirrim units in the province of Anorian. Very cool. Do like that. Economically, through a series of reforms and events sparked by the Focus Tree, Gondor will once more become the paramount kingdom of men. Do not underestimate Mordor, however. They will come at you, sowing doubts between your people, construct cultural buildings to repel influence of the power of shadow leeching from Mordor cities, and shield your people and your allies from Sauron's corruptions. Crownless shall again be king. Gondor may gain access to Aragorn as faction leader through the Return of the King mechanic, which I guess is what happened in my Mordor campaign. A series of events will shape his traits, potentially crowning him as the new king of Gondor upon the event chain's completion. Oh, so he's not necessarily a definite. Reach level dominant sense, same as what we have for the Mordor one. I think we're like at 6 already, something insane. Good influence above 50% there by increasing your dominance score. We need to hold Mordor Heartlands, Ithilien, Moria, Misty Mountains, Angmar Mountains, Southern Woodlands, Gap of Rohan, Rudic Plains, Harad, Waste, and Umbar Coast. Okay, so yeah, and then we triumph, basically. Cool! Okay, so let's get stuck on into this. I mean, immediately, my man Boromir here is going to be sent to Osgiliath. We are not messing around when it comes to garrisons here. I'm also going to put these two armies together. And we are immediately going to do this and just make Boromir, you are the lesser son. You can go and sit in Minas Tirith, and we'll move him back to Caer Andros shortly to build another sort of army. Yeah, there you go. Scouts of Rohan can be recruited. Cool. I think, to be honest, I mean, we've got most of our bows done. I will probably get a couple more at some point, but honestly, the militia might do the job. Again, certainly against like Evil's militia. If we use Cav as well, like Anorian patrollers, even though they're very light spear Cav, we can use those effectively in battle. We should be able to do some damage. Don't know what I really want to build in Osgiliath. Probably a garrison. Minas Tirith will build more sort of like, I don't know what we would build here. Maybe like cultural stuff. I think I'm immediately going to build a garrison though in Osgiliath. Get that going. So in Lux recruitment, we want a watchtower, which helps improve the garrison here. It's going to do damage to our economy, but we might need it, to be honest. And then I'm going to build more stuff further back. This is -3. And why is that then? Change per turn, difficulty, just focuses. Okay, right, so we can put in here. Why is the Traveler's Lodge not giving us any happiness? I do not know. These are giving wealth, commerce, 40 from reserve, agricultural buildings. Okay, bakery or a trader, which is doing some damage to food. But food's okay, but not like insane. Let's go the bakery then, I think. Just give us a bit more food reserves there. And then let's put into Imloth, and let's put in a monument to help with control and also with Dunedain Kingdom influence. Pelagir probably needs something as well. I don't know if we're going to be at war with these guys immediately. Oh, they don't start with Nimras as a territory. Interesting. I'm pretty sure in my campaign they've got Nimras. But there you go. They haven't bothered to take it. Who are we at war with here? Corsairs of Umbar we start immediately at war with. Whether that will stay the same, I don't know. Do we want to make peace with them? We haven't actually found them in our Mordor campaign yet. I didn't think we would. Let's see for the funny whether Mordor would make peace. Nope. Hrandor, you probably don't like us that much. Yeah, you wouldn't trade with us. Rohan, I'm sure you'll trade with us, so let's see. Yeah, hi. Let's get some money out of you as well. 900? No, okay, maybe a little too high. Let's try something a little different. Try 700. Yeah, there we go. Get us some more money out of them while we can. Defensive lines, no. The Druidane, they are kind of actually okay with this. They're pretty chill, I would have thought, because they're a managed faction. If you don't know who these guys are in the books, they are the guys that actually help guide Rohan through the mountains. I don't know if they were there. I guess maybe they are. They guide the Rohirrim through the mountains in the Return of the King in the books, at least. And they are like referred to as dark-skinned. It's kind of like actually one of the only sort of peoples in Middle-earth. I guess also the Haradrim, but they're like kind of referred to as dark-skinned. I guess with maybe the Haradrim is just kind of assumed. I don't know. We're -1 here, so actually that's probably doing damage to control. Yeah, lack of food. So we'll put in this one, Farmstead. Yeah, just to help with food, and then I guess Ministerial we'll put in. We've got the growth. Let's do it. What do we want? Supply station could be useful. Replenishment could again be useful. Armies under siege. A monument also would be very, very useful. They were advising to build up monuments. I'm going to build a monument, I think, unless these count as... Oh, no, that is actually... No, that's doing control, but it's not doing anything for culture. That is influence. Okay, that's doing influence. That's... Oh, no, that's doing the same thing as... That's currently, yeah, doing the same thing, basically. Okay, maybe we don't need that, then. Maybe we'll put in a supply station. -30 food, though. I guess we're going to make it a backup. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll put a supply station, because I think for attrition and stuff like that, and also replenishment, this being the front line, we're going to see a lot of action here. And then I will build no troops, I guess, unless we want some Northman farmers, which are a pole arm unit, which are going to do us pretty much nothing. I think for one turn, though, we should be okay before Mordor tries anything. I'm going to immediately go down stuff like, oh, this actually costs money. Right, oh, we actually need a bit of cash left. Oh, that's annoying. Yes, I don't care about Minas Tirith. Well, I do. Okay, I take that back. I do care about Minas Tirith. Maybe we are going to need that money left. The supply station we don't need necessary straight away. Let's put that in so we can build. I did not realize. And that is actually kind of the case. We've cut off a few of these. Focus development rate. Okay, I guess that speeds that up. Commercial. Yeah, and that then gives us +5 food. This one gives us control, campaign movement range. We don't necessarily need that. Maybe for getting some troops. And we could actually now build some guys. We have a bit of money. Like 2,500 is not bad. I'm going to put in some... The militia swords aren't awful. And they'll hold the line against the cheap orcs. We'll get one of those, and I guess we'll get another archer actually as well. Just so then we have 4, because I like to have 4 archers per army. That's kind of like my go-to. So yeah, I guess that might end the turn. Actually, no, we've got governors and stuff we'll have to put on, yeah. Assign a governor. I don't really care which one we put in, to be honest. We're going to put in... Oh, these are all the like the sort of like the local lords, like Hurluin. I can't remember which ones they go for which one, but Angborn, Forlong, yeah. These are all in like Fiefs of Gondor. So that's kind of cool. If you know like your sort of your statesmen of Gondor, these are all referred in that. I guess we'll put Forlong in. I'm gonna put him in. Anorian would make most sense. It makes most sense, but we are kind of garrisoning it and keeping it happy. Well, like some of these other provinces over here aren't doing so well. Like Lebanon, maybe be worth it. Same with like Lambden as well. Like I mean, we'll get round to them. They'll get they might have rebellions to start with, but we should be able to sort this out in time. I guess we'll put it into Honorian. It's probably going to give us the most benefit with like tax and stuff like that. So Forlong, put it into Honorian. It makes the most sense, I guess, and then also gives us a garrison, I guess. Do we put more tax on? I feel like that makes the most sense. Control also could make the most sense, but we'll go tax. Taxing Honorian would make sense. We can always change it up if we want to. But there we go. We'll end the turn immediately. We get an agent causing disruption in our lands. By the way, this episode, if you haven't already seen by looking at the length of the video, it's going to be an hour-long episode. Most of my, well, all my like episode ones for a new campaign are always an hour long to just really get into it and really sort of be able to sort of say we've done some progress. Soldiers of Gondor, yes, we're doing stuff. Don't worry. We have a 10 stack. It's not bad. I'm gonna put Faramir and Kaer Andros. I don't think it's going to be much of a difference. Mordor, by the way, aren't defending Minas Morgul. Shall we go for an early strike? Yeah, we probably could give that a go. There's some very good units here. In fairness, but just do a little strike, raise it to the ground. That would be kind of funny, though. I would like to maybe bring it back into the fold at some point and rename it Minas Ithil. I wonder if there's an event for that. That would be cool. Right. Yeah, middle Gondor. Shall we now assess the situation here? Put some stuff in for control here. The grapevine. Oh, that gives us control, actually. And wealth from agriculture buildings, which we don't have any of. Oh, we haven't built the supply station yet, actually. For, whatchamacallit, for... I'll put a grapevine in. That actually might help. But we haven't built, the supply station here, actually, yet, either. But we'll do that soon. Because, yeah, we're going to need that. Yes. What? Yeah, we've got Osciliath because it's got its garrison. We will be immediately getting that to Garrison 2, making that an outpost when we can. Probably need to do that pretty soon. Just to get, we get Gondor Swordsmen then, Sword Militia, Bows. Yeah, that's going to be handy to have. What is the garrison of Osciliath? Pretty solid, actually. Kaer Andros is also not too shabby. We will be putting in a garrison into there as well, probably. And then that will be the only watchtowers we'll need. Minas Tirith has a pretty reasonable garrison on its own. We should be able to hold there with an army. And I'm already quite confident that we're not going to lose this. I mean, that's a 10 stack. And then Osciliath already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units in there. That's a 20 stack already. I'm confident we can hold that now. Maybe not indefinitely, but certainly for a long, long time. I would... Ideally, I think I'm going to send... Because I already think they're sniffing about down here. They were doing stuff with the Corsairs. I would like to maybe use Faramir as a strike force for there. Oh, we have an army over here as well. I didn't know even see this. Oh, Imrahil. This one makes sense. Okay, we have Imrahil here with Princess Sergeants. Oh god, they cost a lot. We don't have any other armies I'm unaware of. Nope, just those ones. Imrahil is available as well. I guess probably moving into Lond Ravelos makes more sense, just because it's kind of closer to Corsair operations. It's still the same province. Dol Amroth also not looking good, really, for happiness and stuff. But we will, again, look at what we can do for that in the next turn, I think. Because already, I mean, it's kind of hard on money, to be honest. The economy is not looking good. It's already like half the size of Mordor's. Oh, okay. Offrod's marching out. Does he fancy his chances, really? There you go. Immediately the Corsairs are already trying something. What's Lon Ravelos's garrison looking like? Not great. Maybe I need to build you a small force. That's 6 units. And these are Cav. It depends where he lands. Whether I can get there in time. It already does feel a little bit like we've got our backs to the wall here. This is -2. That should change. Actually, no, that won't change because of that. I'm trying to just, get these guys' places all under control a little bit. It's kind of hard. It is kind of hard. Right, 2,300. We've got money to spend, but what to spend it on? We didn't build the supply station, actually. I guess we'll do that. We'll build the supply station. That's half our cash gone. Gosh. Like I said, backs to the walls, people. Backs to the walls. We'll put in that into Dol Amroth. Monument, maybe makes sense. Yeah, Dunedain Kingdoms, maybe. Watchtower, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really actually work effectively. Like, +1 due to repletion of province. Wealth. Can we then go down here? This is growth. Does any of these do control? I doubt it. Not really. That would make... This one looks pretty good for growth. Builder. That one probably does the best, though. Statue carver. Yeah, none of these are, like, helping with control. Let's look at other stuff that can help with control. City center here. Yeah, we probably want something in here, I'd imagine. Yeah, control up to 1 bonus from presence of Dunedain Kingdoms. guess something. +2 haul. Yeah, I think we want to do that then. In the city centre there. That's all our money gone again. Oh no. Necromancers, you're not gonna get through. That's actually a reasonable army in my opinion. I feel like that can hold for a while. Maybe we do want these Northern Farmen. 30 melee. Yeah, they're really not doing anything. They are not worth it at all. They're not worth our time. Yeah, if we can just keep building a turn, we just got to keep doing that. Next turn, we're going to get stuff for tax ratio. That should also really help. And also sort out corruption, -5. Is there anything to bring down cost of troops? Not upkeep. I can't see anything yet, at least not immediate. I'm not really flying through some of these just to get there. So I feel like we just keep going through all of the little civic stuff. Militarily, I think we can hold. AI doesn't seem to want to build lots of... Oh, that's movement range for navies. That's not even that great for us. I'm not building a navy anytime soon. Morale for forces could be pretty good, though. That actually could be quite good. I might beeline for that as well. What is this? Growth? Maybe. Wealth from commercial buildings could be quite useful, though we haven't got masses yet of them. We haven't got masses of much. Where is he going? Oh, is he going all the way over there? Like, that's easy enough. We can just swap the two armies over if he does that. Potentially. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Is he fortified there? He's not. We could actually strike him.
For the glory of Gondor.
Would he run away? Are you in reach? Oh, he is in reach of Osgiliath. I think even with 8, though, you couldn't take Osgiliath. 8 in Osgiliath? Yeah, I don't think you could take that. And we could put Faramir. Right, I'm going to attack, and we're going to see what happens. I don't know. We've got better archers. He's got no cav. We have cav. My infantry is kind of middling. Going that way? Okay. Yeah, and he's fortified? I don't know if he's fortified. Anyway, we'll just attack him. He runs away like a coward.
Prepare for battle.
Right, now you can only attack Kerandros, but we can then stand right by it. Let's put you there. Actually, yeah, shall we just do the old switcheroo? Put you into Osgiliath just for the turn. And now we should be fine. Othrog can do whatever he likes. He's now already committed. We know what his army is, which we've already played the campaign. We knew that anyway. This is going to be a lot of fire putting out, I have a feeling. I might need to build an army for Imrahil, though, because the Corsairs are coming. And we haven't got much, though, we can build. We do have some troops here. Dol Amroth patrollers? Yes, I think. And then the Dol Amroth guys there. Don't really want the Northern Fishermen. They are trash. And also fisher women. We will hire them. There's a lot of our money spent already on mercs, but that actually does give us a small force now to sort of put off that army, and it's 2 more cav. And I might put in another Gondor spear militia just then. It's gonna be a lot of recruitment this term, I have a feeling, which is gonna hurt the economy, but it might be needed, like I said. What is this? Oh, withering of the white tree. Oh my gosh, this is horrendous. How can we get rid of it? Can we get rid of this? Is there a way to get rid of it? I do not know. Oh my gosh. That is horrendous. Someone let me know if you can get rid of this. I mean, people, like, average viewer is not going to know. Devs, please tell me, can you get rid of this? This is horrendous. Oh my gosh, we are in trouble there. We will do... I think we'll do maybe growth, but then it doesn't really matter. We'd have so much growth going on already. We'll do hereditary tradesmanship, just for that. Yeah, oh my gosh, I did not realize those reforms. Are we taking on corruption here? Yeah, Power of the Shadow is going up. We are going to need to put someone in over here to increase that. Right. Oh, could we kill him? Could we kill him? Do we have any agents that could kill him? Not at the moment. We'll end the turn. We're going to have to deal with that. That is going to be a problem. Othrod's already buggered off. And there you go. Right, so I'm I think I will leave him up there for now, but we can do the old switcheroo if needed with the brothers. Where did they went there? They commit one more. They will have to take one more turn. Is he really just going to gun for Dol Amroth in one turn? That's at 0 now because that's got an army in it, so that's okay. Ports are going to be good as well for food. Actually, we should and money. We should really be looking into this. So I'm going to put in a harbor into Dol Amroth. I think that's probably the smartest place to put it. Though putting it into Lond Rovelas might not be a bad idea. Oh, and we do get ramming ships. I didn't even think about that. It might have been more well defended than I thought. A small army down here would not hurt. That's for sure. Rank gain for Forlong. Excellent. We're going to need that. Diplomacy-wise, nothing's changed. I don't think the Druidane are going to like us anymore or any less. No. We have nothing to offer you. Mill access? Yeah, you would want any of that. Rohan. You're not going to want anything from us. And they are at war with the Dunland, but not yet at war with Isengard. Okay. Interesting to know. I don't think I can go and find the elves and go and trade with them, though I would like to. Yeah, now we need to like start looking at other provinces to try and improve them, along with also getting something in here to combat the growth of the shadow, basically. Be also nice, though. I would have thought, like I said, the White Tree of Gondor might have done some of that, but apparently not. But the Ruins of the Dome do, apparently, and we can make it the Dome of the Stars. And we get 500 from culture for doing that. It's 11,000, though. We are not going to be able to afford that anytime soon. We also can't forget about our western territories over here, like Anunalond and Longarlan, which are slowly getting upset as well. We do need to look at maybe improving the happiness in these as well. But one step at a time. One step at a time. And we do have... Oh, this is also a center, but yeah, we can't really do anything with this one. Rangers... Might be an idea to get a ranger, just like it's a spy basically. We then use him to kill that guy. That might be actually a viable idea. So I might put a traveler's lodge in here. Just do damage to wealth of food, but we're okay for that at the moment. Okay, end the turn. Yes. Oh yeah, Forlong needs his upgrade. Anything to do with? Oh yeah, we can't do upkeep cost, but anything to do with money. Right, tax. Yeah, government province. That's probably going to be the one to go for. Campaign movement, probably not. Maritime commerce. That will definitely be great for the guy that's going to be getting the governorship of Dol Amroth. Absolutely. Bodyguard, no. Campaign movement range. Is there multiple of that? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's for navies, and that's just for commanded. Okay. And then upkeep cost for non-mercenary units, not great either. So it's going to be Fief Lord, which should make sense. That is probably the one to use. Or Gondorium Stonemasons. One of these two that will be probably going down. But yeah, that should help tax a little bit. And already on turn 5, thank God that agent's left. I think that's what influenced, like, doing the damage to the culture. Him being there. Yeah, they're fully going for Dol Amroth. I think we're okay. Inquire about him. No, we will be inquiring about it. I will not be... We won the king. Absolutely. The White Tower's many messengers abroad ensure that little of the goings-on in Middle-earth escapes the steward of Gondor. Oh, God. Even now, the rumours have reached the citadel from the remote town of Bree, located in Eriador. A part of the map yet to be created, I will add. It is said that one of the Dunedain still dwells there, a descendant of the line of Isildur himself, long thought to be lost. Under the name of Strider, he supposedly frequents the local tavern, though he is described as a rather unkempt figure living as a seclusive ranger. He's evidently an alcoholic as well if he's frequenting the local tavern. By right of blood, if these rumours would prove to be true, this man could lay claim to the throne of Gondor, which has not seen a king since the end of Eärnur's reign over 1,000 years ago. The steward, of course, would not take kindly to being supplanted by some ragged vagabond, and would prefer to shed no light on this matter. Well, I'm going to inquire about him. We might end up with a civil war. But could our situation get much worse? Actually, yes, probably. Yes, it could. Right, you are going to need to go back to Dol Amroth, but you cannot reach Lond Ravelos. Would they go? Oh, they could go for Longarland, I guess. Again, though, I'm quite confident in the garrison of Longarland. Garrison of Dol Amroth, please. It's It's okay, but it's not actually as strong as I thought. We will force march you to Dol Amroth, and I'm going to start looking at building stuff in Long Island. And we're going to start with the city centre, and then we will also build... food's okay. What can we also improve? Just focuses and characters. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Monument would make sense, or wealth from builder. Shall we put a builder in an urban industry into Long Island as well? I don't think we have the money yet for another port, which leaves us 200 bucks, big bucks, which we can't do anything with. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. -2 in Middle Gondor. We should probably look at trying to put in a monument into there next turn as well. This is still -2 in Lebanon as well, so we want to probably put in a... Probably in a town hall, like I said. Corruption, brings down corruption, and also allows us to recruit nobles. Didn't even see that, which this guy's a noble. And we can't recruit anything apart from we can get supply wagons now, which are great. But they just stop attrition, basically. That's why you would bring them. Which, to be honest, I think you can kind of avoid doing anyway, if you just don't go into attritional regions, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to end the turn and see what happens. I guess we could say the objective for this campaign as well, we haven't really gone over that, is to sort of, you know, defeat Mordor. Probably defeat Harad. Where are you going? Yeah, you are going after Long Island. All that is gold does not glitter. Okay. Messages were sent back to Bree at haste with orders to inquire about this ranger and bid him come to this White City. They now return empty-handed. The report is this man known as Strider is indeed Aragorn, son of Arathorn, of the line of Isildur, but he has left Bree ere the messenger's arrival on some quest of great import, and none know whether he is gone. The scouts and border patrols will follow any trail of the word of the man, but at the moment no more can be done to find him. That's no surprise, because he is probably going to be called for the Fellowship. That's probably what's happening. Enables construction of medium siege engines and blacksmith. And then it gets us morale of 2. I think I'm going to go for this because I want to get to the standardized officer ranks. That's what I want to get to, just to try and do that. Long guard, I generally think we can take on whatever they're going to throw at us there. You are still -3, but it's not the end of the world. It's slowly going down, but nothing like crazy. I'm going to put in a haul into Lebanon. That should then stabilize that. That is all of our cash, sadly. You, yeah, I don't think I want a naval battle. I don't want to risk Imrahil in a naval battle. What are the Corsairs sending a larger force? Is this just it? That is it. They are sending 5 guys and a donkey. I think we'll be okay. If needs be, we could... Oh, yeah, we can get to Long Island, like, actually now. I would leave Dol Amroth open. He's kind of putting himself in a very good spot there. Nunalond could strike, and that would be a bit more of a problem, but again, might have enough. I think this ramming boat, honestly, would be enough to maybe sink at least 1 or 2 of these guys. We'll see what he does. So we might be able to travel quicker than him. He's actually been a real pain, that Corsair. Bigger of a pain than Mordor's legions, that's for sure.
Men of Gondor.
Which, speaking of, we don't know where they are. Again, there's not really a lot to do. Gondor, we are literally just turtling up. It's going to be a lot of this, I think, for a while. I'm in no position to start any offensives. And if we were, it's going against Minas Morgul, which is not an easy assault, that's for sure. But we will end the turn. And, you know, he's upgrading. He's doing stuff as that bloomin' agent. And he is going for the Nunalond, is that chap. Right, we are now a turn behind on what catching him. How far can we get? Oh, we can get quite a way. Let's go in there. I'm going to go in a port, because I think then we can go overland to a Nunalond quicker than he can get me. There you go, you're okay. And then all of a sudden you're out, and we get a bit of a... Might get there, oh, in 2 turns time. I don't think you can get... Maybe you can get there. Still, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I trust in the defense of Nunalond. That we could put in... No, actually, it wouldn't work. I was thinking we could put in a garrison there and guard it, but I don't really want to. It's cost a lot. But also, it would take. I think wouldn't be built in the time that it would take to attack. It's a shame. Baker's here. Yeah, it does nothing for us really. I want to build this and put in a Traver's Lodge and get rangers going, I think, because I want to get this agent killed. That's actually honestly becoming a bit of a priority because this guy is causing problems here. Yeah, 91%. Yeah, and as soon as I get 2%, or like 2 growth here, Care Andros is getting itself a monument, and then after that I will build a garrison. Right now we're actually looking pretty chill when it comes to garrisoning this region. I guess I could get rid of the supply hub, like the supply station. We don't really need it at the moment. Put a monument in. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think we should go for it? I mean, obviously, yeah, it's not being helped. Control, though, is fine. At the moment, natural tendency, difficulty level, yeah, focuses, non-faction influence. I think that's not helping us. Yeah, the non-faction influence. We can always change control, like, we can change this to cultural shift. Yeah, well, we could do it for that, actually. We could put state-appointed songwriters in and then just, like, counter that for a bit. Right now, though, we need the money. We need the cash. We built a harbor. Great, so that's helping there. So, yeah, and does that say Belfalas? Dolan or Belfalas? Yeah. The province name. Yeah, this could be the first conflict we have, actually, is the Corsairs. We'll see what they do this turn. Oh, no, that's not good. That is not good. That's a stack. Well, okay, he did not reach. Okay, well, we're not going to reach in time either. But that is not good. We might need to just spam out a load of troops quickly. Oh, no. Right, you're going straight into Osgiliath. What have you got? Oh, and he's got camel riders. He's been busy. He has been busy. Right. Economy's still not great, but we might need to build some stuff now. We might need to build some stuff. And yay, look at how he'd be busy building Haradrim and stuff like that. Okay. It's got Cardiff sentries, which are not great, but they're not bad.
Gondor must stand!
We can't afford to build a recruitment complex yet. Well, we can't get it at all. Where is that? Down here. So we could do it next if we wanted to. All right. Oh, as soon as they put a stack on my on my borders, it does get scary. I won't lie. Men of Lambden might make more sense. Excellent melee defense. They have good melee defense. They have excellent melee defense. I mean, their weapon damage is better, actually. They have slightly worse melee attack. They have better armor to the Men of Lambden. Oh, it might not matter. It might not matter. These guys cost slightly less. Let's put a few of these boys in. 3 units of Gondorian swords. I mean, we don't need masses, because a little bit more would be nice. And I'm going to keep Faramir here for now. It's an extra unit. You can strike Care Andros in the next turn. What the heck? Oh, it's because he's on forced march. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm aware of Care Andros. Be quiet. Quiet boy. Right, and that's then quite a bit of money, but not all of our money. Then you're going to get that from control. Great. Tarnost, we are going to put in... I don't know. Let's put in... I mean, the monument doesn't help with food, with money or anything. Food we're fine for. We're just keeping the money coming in right now. Money, money, money! You're getting 100 from there. This is all the same tile. Okay. Yeah, in that case, we will put in just something like economy-wise. I mean, I know that's not helping with control yet, but we still have a lot of growth to actually take advantage of. I'm going to put in another center, maybe? Another center might be worth, or just like urban industry. What is this going to do? That's just damage to growth and food, but that's not actually that bad. But yeah, we'll put in urban industry into Tarnos. Keep that going. Just keep a bit more cash coming in, because we are going to be spending a lot on all of these crappy infantry. Yeah, I desperately need to know how we get rid of that. Not that. The withering of the white tree. Do we get rid of it if... like, we get the king back, I wonder, if we get Aragorn. I don't know. There's nothing to say, oh, it just removes that ability. Maybe we will just get it at one point. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's just stuck there. Which I really hope that's not the case. Men of the Western Ass. Oh yeah, we get a whole bunch of stuff here as well. Income from culture. Food surplus. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is something we need to keep an eye on, and obviously is like, yeah, income from maritime commerce. We do want to try and keep our, like, oh my gosh, that stack went away. I built men, sorry, for no reason. There we go. He has attacked. Oh, and he's landed. Ugh. That's kind of actually more of a valid play. This is a general of some sort. That's going to be a Dunakori, I think. Right, well, we're fighting this. We've got a battle. His infantry after that's pretty crap. And we'll see how this one goes. And here we are on the battle map, as you can see. It's just a generic sort of, like, settlement. I don't really know what we're going to do. I guess they're coming this way, so we'll put a barricade here, block them there. We'll put archers on that top of that barricade, just to blast them as they come in. Oh, that's actually just unveiled a whole bunch. Oh, he is a Dunakori. Brilliant. I guess we'll put the other archer over here. Again, I'll fire at will. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad spot for him, actually. So if they come in that way, we can just blast him. And then we're just going to do the old sort of Total War tactic, you know, that everyone knows and loves from basically from Attila Total War, from playing like the Western Roman Empire. You just basically turtle up. This will just land you there, because you're not going to be needed. And there we go. We'll get going.
There, waiting like cowardly dogs.
I'm just a bit concerned about the archers, because he's got more range than us. But depends what he does. He doesn't actually look like he's going to be dumb and send in his Dunakori general, which often sometimes the AI does. I might move these archers at some point, and we'll just double team this unit, which is actually quite good. We've got 2 units of archers of our own to take on that one Corsair archer. It's tier 2 and ours is tier 1, but we have 2 of them. The numbers do matter. Desert Spears, yeah, I'm not too worried about them. Yeah, we see them as low threat. I think our stats are better. 23 to... actually, no. No, I take it back. We have worse stats. In at least a melee attack. Melee defense, we are much better. And we are defending.
Be on guard.
But yeah, we'll see. And there you go. The guys have landed. Excellent. So, are they a Javi unit? What are you? Just Marines of some sort. We'll take your fire at will. We'll find some purpose for you. Right. Do we want to shoot the Desert Spears? I guess we will. We'll shoot them. Actually, no, shoot as Javies. Shoot as Javies that are coming in. Shoot those guys coming into range as Marines. These guys will have like very little missile block. Blast those boys. Don't know where he's going with his spears. If he leaves his archers out there, that's fine. If his general comes into range, I'm shooting the heck out of him. We haven't killed a single Marine. Oh no. Problem is, as soon as that Dunakori gets into combat, that is going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to save the Javies, I think, for that general. Try and take him out. Oh, don't pillage my settlement. Don't burn my settlement! Shooting that general while he's still in range. You're still in range for now, but not for long. We won't get another volley off with him in range. Still not killed a single one of them. We are killing the Marines, though. Get side shots there, actually. The general might come in first. You never know. If he does, then absolutely great.
Ash now.
The Javies might struggle with getting hits on me. I don't know. We'll see. They might not. What's he going to do? Let's see. What damage has he done there? Not a lot. He's getting shot as well freely here by archer towers, though that's finally gone. And over here, they are killing some of my... Sorry, they're killing some of the archers, which is something. They are going to burn that tower down. We are finally killing these Marines, which is something. Break at some point, guys? Guys? We're using a fair bit of ammo here. But this is kind of worth it. These are cheap infantry. Oh, he did actually hurt my men up there. He killed one unlucky militiaman died. But that's fine. He can waste his ammo trying to jabby that angle. Sure. Can you please break? We probably should hold fire and use and deal with the Adunakori, but I'm gonna start doing that now. I think. There you go. Yeah, that's finally dealt with. Hold fire on that. That Javi unit's pretty much gone. I'm not worried about that anymore. That's, yeah, 63-man unit. Yeah, that's not a concern anymore to me. Shoot that other Marine. You start shooting the Adunakori. Already, the balance power is looking a lot better for us now, which is already nice. It was not in our favor. Now it is in our favor. And that Adunakori has taken HP damage from the archer towers, and he's now taking more damage. I'm going to move the other archer over here just to get ready for the Adunakori. I'm not... The Marines aren't doing anything. I thought they were maybe going to Javi stuff. They're not.
Fire! The settlement is on fire!
The settlement is burning. I'm very much aware of it, sir. He is going to come up this way. Let's stack more infantry here. Yep, here he comes. I don't know if they're going to go the other way. They don't look like they want to either, so we might pull the spear back. Get that ready. I don't really want to put Aradan, the man that's in charge of this defense. He's not going into the... Yeah, you just need to set up like so. Get side shots, please. Start shooting. Oh, this could be painful. Get side shots. Yeah, this could be painful. That Adunakori is going to get some horrendous kills on me. We'll see. Yeah, we're immediately losing that fight. In you go, boys. Let's see how we do here. If I can get the Javies off, this is something. Javi him. Don't know if he'll easily get the hits. They are throwing. They are doing damage to this guy, Golokai, but I don't know if we've got enough men of quality to make a difference here. And there go the Javies. Just chase him. Chase him off. We didn't send him in first. He's winning slightly, but not like masses, actually. He's not winning to... Oh, jeez, you're losing decisively, though. Okay, well, that's... no, we'll chase you. I thought you were... Can we get you, like, point blank? There you go. Javi from there. Is it even better? Don't know if it is. You're not shooting, actually. From there, can you just stand there and shoot? We are being baited out by Javies, but we might catch him here, actually. Very light. I'm light. I should not be catching you. Go back. I don't know if we're going to win this, but I mean, we do an incredible amount of damage. Depends what we can kill with Golokai, of like this general here. Just keep shooting.
Our walls are under attack!
I'm aware the walls are under attack. That spear's nearly dead. That's the concerning thing. The Marines will have to go in soon. They're nearly out of ammo. I don't know if they've done much in the way of damage. Well, 25 guys, apparently. There you go, they're out of ammo.
One of our units can no longer fire!
Archers. Shoot Golokai. Do we just keep shooting that? He gets close and he doesn't just run away. These spears are losing, though. Like, immediately as soon as they go in, they start to lose. That is reassuring. Javi's here. They are getting some shots, but I don't know if they're getting lots. Golokai needs to die more. I don't want to fire arrows in that either, because I'm more worried about breaking my own troops than breaking his at the moment. So we'll see how this goes.
Soldiers at the ready!
Oh yeah, look at that, already a lot of breaking stuff. Get the next line ready.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Who would have thought that the pirates can be more of the concern, more the problem? Generally, we can't break through this. Adunakori needs to die. Die. Don't know if it will. In you go, spears. Send them in. Try and protect the general a little bit. Yeah, a lot of units breaking here. Spear militia breaking. This obviously now kind of concerned me when we face against Mordor. I know we've got a lot more of them, and also some elite troops to sort of back them up, but still not looking good, you know. The archers here, the archer bow militia, well, they're getting chevrons apparently. 114 kills. Well, the other one's got 38, but yeah, they're doing some kills. They are doing stuff. And the spears are starting to break down here. Desert spears are breaking. These javies are not helping the fight. We're going to have to turn around and actually shoot you now. We're actually going to have to shoot you. Ugh, we're going to have to waste ammo on this guy? Seriously? Come on, man. There you go. Loop in. Do some damage. I should probably just charge him. Let's not waste ammo. Just charge him. There you go. Shoot Golokai again, or whatever his name is. Kill him. There you go. Get the kills. That's that Marine gone. Nice. Easy stuff. Shoot the gen. We are breaking them, you know, actually. We might do it. Sure, it's going to be close. At least we'll have time to replenish. Don't really want to give any more attack commands to that general. Yeah, Dunakori here probably got like hundreds of kills. Finally, he's starting to lose 240 kills. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's on peasants, but still. A gen is not looking good. If he dies, could be GG. Could be GG. Oh, he's wavering. No. We should have sent in the spear first, to be honest, shouldn't we? Hold the line. Can be done. Oh, that gen, don't break. Don't break. I beg you, son. There you go. The spear's gone. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. Shoot that general. And there you go, my general.
Broken and running for their lives.
Oh, it's gonna be close. He's not He's not dead though, thankfully. Man's power shift way out of our favor now. If we kill this general though, I think, you know, I would say we've got a chance. He literally could be the last guy standing though. Can you get better angles? Get it. Oh, no, 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 no. I need you to shoot. Just shoot now. It's not good. There goes the spear. Oh yeah, we need to like put like one or two more volleys into this Dunakori. It's ridiculous. If they just sack it as well, I'll be pissed. But they don't have much left, and hopefully we should be able to replenish what we've lost. It isn't a lot, admittedly. It's the first sort of crack for Gondor, though. When we get that morale bonus, that would also really help. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the archers are holding. They're just not killing anything. Oh, there go the archers, yep. Maybe could have played this a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and all the spears return. That's why it went in their favor. And then we'll end the battle. It's the first battle, first defeat as well. Aradan. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, there's a Dunakori. Like I said, they were the real danger. Probably should have tried to focus them a bit more, maybe. I don't know. Or it's hard to say. Yeah, both sides up with 1,000 troops each. Huh. Maybe should have put hired a general, just got a general, and then just put him in there as well, like as a cav unit. Might have also just saved the day. We could have disbanded him after. That might have been a better idea, looking back on it now, but it's not the end of the world. Imrahil's on his way. He can get some XP from this. They might just, honestly, like I said, they might not even take the settlement. They might just sack it because they're scummy little pirates. But I'll see you guys in a moment on the campaign map. Interesting enough, this is the view we get when we come back in. We don't even get to see my man get murdered. There you go. Interesting. There you go. They have taken it. Nunalon. There you go. Mission issued. Defeat the following army. Reavers of Harandor. Corsairs, which we will do. And we get... What do we get from that? More recruits. Control faction-wide. Okay, actually, this might work in our favor. We will counter-strike immediately. Upkeep force for land units. Definitely would like that, please. Thank you. We're all about money in this great nation. I'm going to auto-resolve this. He actually put a governor in straight away. Yeah. And there you go. We'll be aggressive. Imrahil will take it, and we'll stab him up. And the revenge is sweet. We probably could have fought the battle again, but we were fighting over the same settlement and similar forces. Occupy, we will not be sacking our own settlement. That has an untold amount of damage, though. And we will repair everything in there. And that is, yeah, obviously not a good start, but is what it is. I don't think the Corsairs have sent anything else. They might come back for a Nunalond at some point. We'll see. Do we want to do conscription systems, or I don't know, or do we want to do focus development rate, potentially food, corruption, wealth from commercial? That could make sense to do as well. Attrition from terrain, campaign movement, or line of sight. I mean, all of these, I feel like there are benefits to them all. Of course there are. That's why they're there. But this one would be quite useful because you see Mordor's armies a bit more. Know where to sort of like counter them. Morales would be huge as well, just for better, just better standing against these orcs and stuff like that. I don't know if this one's good. I mean, there are some good units in Mordor's armies. And it did show in that battle that we just fought against the Corsairs that we can't necessarily hold. But I think that was just the Aduna Kori. And as far as I'm aware, Mordor doesn't have any yet. Don't think we need to do focus development rate just yet. But that would be nice to sort of like get done. And it would actually sort of counteract the withering the white tree a bit. Crop rotation would also be good, growth, but we don't need to necessarily get up that high yet. We're not even affording level 2 stuff yet. And I would like to get the recruitment complex to get better troops, but we can't necessarily afford them either. At the moment, for like the economy we have, so I'm actually like leaning towards mercantile law a bit to help with wealth and also with corruption. I think I'm going to go standardize officer rank just for that morale. I'm a bit worried about like taking on more fights against Mordor, especially if they were to make an appearance. Everyone just got a bonus. Is that what happened here? What happened here that everyone... A mission aborted. Oh, did I not... Oh. Did I need to wait a turn to do this? Seriously? Oh no, more recruits. We do now just get faction... Yeah, there we go. I think we did just get it. Dominance has gone up. Nice. Level 2. And we did kill him. Cool, cool, cool. What is that? That is actually going up as do not income. Oh my gosh, it's a 13%. We need this man dead. I actually generally do. We can recruit a fella now. 2% chance of wounding aggressors. Okay, it's all of them are the same. We're gonna go with Elberon. I like that name. It's a strong Gondorian name. We're gonna take him over there. We're gonna see if we can kill this guy. We need to kill him because he's doing a lot of damage to us. I am also, I think, going to destroy this because we're not getting growth here quick enough to actually make this stand. We don't need the supply right now. We can just get that like elsewhere if we need to. So I'm going to replace that and then maybe a bit more into the old economy somewhere. -2. Or do we put it in here? Do we put like culture or something in here? Like happiness? I think I'm going to put in like a monument to help with happiness as well. That just makes more sense. Just to try and help boost Western Gondor sort of happiness since we just lost that settlement for a bit. I also going to have to keep Imrahil here, I think, just for a little while, just to sort of put down any potential rebellions we get from that. Hopefully, in that time, we don't have any attacks from elsewhere. At least I see Lebanon is now +1, which is great for now. We will be putting other stuff in there. I think that's because got the mission complete. That's why that was done. For Faramir, I'm gonna put, I don't know, line of sight would be great, but he's not really you know, doing anything. Like he needs like something sort of like, I don't know, bodyguard could be useful, melee defense, campaign movement range, morale for commanded force, upkeep costs for non-mercenary units. Well, that's good though. That's these two are going to be very good. Captain, maybe morale. I mean, he's got no army at the moment, so his upkeep is not really a problem. I'm going to just put captain, I think, for now. You are going to get this one, Hunter here, just to bring down upkeep cost of the army. Just make it a bit cheaper to run. You need sorting, sir, and you will be sorted next turn. That is, like I said, a real problem. And I think we'll end the turn. Oh no, we can assign another governor. Awesome. You, sir, it doesn't really matter which one we put in. We're going to put it into Belfalas, the next and probably most important province to us. And again, I mean, control would make more sense, but again, I think I'm going to go tax rates, just so we can keep a bit more money coming in. Money, money, money is the objective of this campaign. Get cash flowing. Here he comes. That is a stack. That is a stack. Right. We are going to need probably both of you. Oh, actually, we can't, though, can we? Summon him now. Yes. A sergeant on the northern borders urgently requests audience hears tidings regarding the heir of Isildur. He's brought before your steward's seat in the citadel. And the response is this. Oh, gosh. This is a lot. My liege, per your order, we have kept watch for this Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and indeed we have found him. He came down the Anduin to the falls of Rhuros, having left Lothlorien on some important quest. Yes, it's the Fellowship. He has been ordered to stay with my company of scouts, and we may swiftly bring him to Gondor, but you would have it otherwise. He must haste to Rohan, he says, for he seeks the trail of his friends taken captive. Or shall we have him brought to the city by force if necessary? For our need for him is great. What would you think is prudent, to have him finish his own mission first, or may it be of great importance? So now, wait further developments. I don't think we need him yet. I'll give him time. I will give him time to go and help his friends. Elbron, can you make a strike on this fellow? Possibly not. You might not be able to kill him, actually. I might have hired the wrong chap to do exactly that. No, you just have no movement range to actually reach him. So we'll leave him there. This is more important, though. Get to Caer Andros ASAP. And can we defend that? 13? Again, and what? That's another 7, so that's 20. Is 20 against this 20? Just actually stick you in, Osgiliath. Can you reach? Can reach. Not on force march either. This could be a problem. Could be a problem. He takes Osgiliath, that could be a pain. What is the garrison here in Osgiliath? It's much better, though. Probably do need to build you a small army now, Faramir, just, actually be of use. Lord Militia, maybe? A bit of Cav. That would help. Another sword militia? No, we can't do that. Right, we'll just do that for now. We do need to put into Ministerius as well. We need to put in the culture thing. Monument is needed now. He's not holding on. The Dunedain Kingdom's influence is not being helped, so we'll build a monument, and then we're going to have to build the next one after that as well. The fountain, probably. Or this one? Which one do we want? Influence probably from this. We probably want the fountain, I think, because we want the influence. We don't care necessarily for the control as much. And we want to go down here. What do we need for that? Cultural artisans. Oh, yeah, that's a long way off. But we'll try and level that up pretty ASAP. We have 600 left. Can't really do anything with that. Could build some more troops. I actually will see if we can build any more troops for you in time. Was that, yeah, it's going to be 2 turns because it's the same province. No, we won't then. Do we recruit? I'm going to recruit the Northern Farmers. It's just one more unit. It's one more unit that might hold the line temporarily against these guys. So we'll put that in. It's not what I will probably phase that unit out, but it's going to be needed for now. Also, let me know if you have any sort of army names that you'd like these to be changed to. Wardens of the Anduin's pretty good. Company of Osculith. I don't know if I want to change any of those. Swan Host of Belfast I also quite like. I do think Gondor's got some pretty good names. So if you have any better ones, do let me know. And if we build any more armies, of course, we can always change them as well. But yeah, with that, I think is going to be the turn. And we'll see whether a hammer blow hits. If they do decide to hit here, then we will probably make this the next part. Because this is going to be a long, long battle. But yeah, I will see what happens in this end turn. Does Mortal strike? He does. He does. Okay. Oh, and they brought Variag Riders and other stuff. Okay, so we are probably going to fight this in the next episode. So yeah, I think we'll make a. I'll make a save here, and we'll leave this as sort of a little bit of a climax to sort of, you know, like the cliffhanger. That's the word I'm looking for you guys. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the first episode of the Gondor campaign. We might honestly be about to have sort of like, you know, the deciding battle here. Well, this is like turn 12. This is a huge army. I mean, there's a lot of rabble. And there are some decent pillagers here and some okay infantry. I'm going to probably defend this just to then... like make his cavalry null and void. We have got a little bit of cav of our own. I'm going to try and use it defensively. But yeah, we should hopefully hold this. We've got some decent units, some tier 4s as well, which they don't have. They have 1 tier 4 in Gothmog. But yeah, I feel like we've got this. Balance power is pretty even. That's pretty good for us. But yeah, I'll see you in part 2 for this great battle to begin.